Pella Tulip Time is a magical time to come experience Dutch culture.
Many people have said that Pella, Iowa, is much more Dutch than the Netherlands.
I am 100% Dutch on all four sides.
All the costumes come out. The flower beds here are always full.
We're all volunteers here at the museum.
We volunteered.
By training in orthopedic surgery. Well, a little lower pressure in some ways. If there's something that goes wrong here, we just go get another block of wood.
Greetings from Iowa is brought to you by EMC Insurance.
We're already thinking about Tulip Time for next year. This year we have ordered the most we've ever ordered, over 120,000 bulbs. We plant all this downtown Central Park, Sunken Gardens, other parks, street beds, but there's also a ton of other tulips going in around town. Historical Society plants a ton of tulips, Pella Corp, Vermeer, homeowners. It's a whole town effort.
Pella Historical Society and Museums is the sponsor of Tulip Time. We have been the sponsor of Tulip Time since 1935. We're the ones who put it on with the community. We have Dutch tea cakes. So we have mini St. Nick cookies, which in the Netherlands are only made on St. Nicholas Day on December 6th. And we have Dutch chocolate. So enjoy, ladies. Tulip Time started as a festival really for the people of Pella to remember their Dutch heritage. And we found out back in 1935 that people were interested in this and they wanted to come and they wanted to see tulips and they wanted to see our Dutch costumes. So it's become something that we love sharing with the world.
We're all volunteers here in the historical village, and so we make shoes. Reason for wood shoes is because the Netherlands is, a lot of it is below sea level. And so the ground is quite damp and leather shoes would just rot out. Whereas wooden shoes, they could wear them all day out in the muck or in the field or in the barnyard and take them home, rinse them off and wear them again the next day. Normally would prefer to use a willow or a basswood. We're using soft maple today. And we have to, of course, cut the knobs off. We each make our toes differently because we want to show who actually made that particular shoe or finished that shoe.
Well, I've learned how to make the wooden shoes by hand. It would take from 1 to 3 hours to make a pair, so you don't get very many pair done in a day. Then the machines came along and maybe it'd take 10 minutes or half an hour. And so those machines put 12 of my buddies out of work, so we don't necessarily like those machines.
Two in the top, Micah.
Two in the top, great. We grew up helping our grandpa in the bakery as kids, but I think when we were kids, helping grandpa meant eating scraps more than anything else. The secret of the Jarsma Dutch letter is the almond filling that we've got, and we roll that inside of a puff pastry dough. And so this puff pastry dough has been rolled out and folded over so that there's 64 different layers of dough. That's the secret.
Well, this is the tallest working mill in the United States. It goes up to about 90 feet to the very top of the mill. It actually started in operation in '02. It's very much like a windmill in Holland. It was built after a mill in the province of Groningen. We actually mill flour from wheat here on occasion, not real regular.
I retired 3 years ago, and I talked to Ken, and he trained me to be a miller. So that takes about, with me, it took a long time.
Well, we had to retrain him every morning.
I think Pella is a city that's very proud of its heritage. The traditions and the customs and the language is really what we are, what we do.
It's nice to come here and to visit with people from all over the world.
We like to have everybody come and be Dutch for the day, and everyone's welcome.
You get people from China, you get them from Saipan.
It works very hard to show respect, I think, to our ancestors by keeping it a town that people love to visit.
You get them from Holland, you get them from England.
But at the same time, I often think that even if no one came to Tulip Time in May, nobody from outside the town, we'd still have it. We'd still have something to celebrate our culture and our heritage because it's important for us to remember it.
Since 1911, EMC Insurance has partnered with local independent insurance agents to provide protection to our customers. Headquartered in Des Moines, Iowa, EMC now serves policyholders through 20 locations across the country. Count on EMC.